in this game.
Yeah.
So obviously you've got R.O.B and the gyro, setups into either dare off stage or up smash on stage, and then you've got Diddy, obviously that infamous banana, infamous banana trapping legacy that the Diddy players have built. Don't hold too strong, shield too long, you will get command grab, my friend.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Being able to have that banana pressure and that command grab pressure is really, really strong. But the thing is, they're both German. These guys play each other a lot and practice a lot. So, you know, what does Long0uw know about this? About the way that cyve plays, that he can maybe find his way in, if possible.
Well, Long0uw plays a lot outside of region as well. He's known for attending a lot of Dutch tournaments as well, to the point where sometimes the Dutch claim him as their own. Sort of like we do with Shido occasionally. But anyway, cyve building up ahead of steam right now, forcing Long0uw to take refuge up on the platform, and the gyro is going to knock cyve right off there, though.
Still in control. You were talking about it, the gyro into down air, try to get it, but misses that down air twice. The gyro again, holding that stage presence. So strong.
Yeah, and now you're going to see Long0uw off stage, and it's cyve's turn to activate the ledge pressure. He tries to read a roll there, but Long0uw does not give it to him. Chooses to roll away on the platform.
Wow, this is very, very nice. Using that platform, just having that up air underneath it to kind of keep that pressure going. Gets the hit, goes to the up air, doesn't take the stock just yet.
Raw F smash in the neutral though. I do like to see that every now and again to let your opponent know that you do have it. You have the potential to be a bit wild and reckless, and when it comes off you, it can set up some really, really harsh conditioning for your opponent to deal with in the future.
Just catching.
Needs to be careful there. Oh, I really thought he was going to go for some sort of ledge trap there, but he chooses just to throw the gyro away and try to catch a jumping option.
Z drop into Nair, but you know, cyve just spaces back and keeps himself safe, trying to air dodge to the ground, but gets caught out in between those air dodges. Nice
so cyve, that was really good from cyve, using the monkey flip as an extra bit of mobility so that he could quickly get to the side that Long0uw was off stage and resume the ledge pressure. And this is where cyve Long0uw, sorry, really needs to be careful, because he's at the percent at the ledge where one mistake is your stock gone. And then you've got to deal with Rage Diddy. Nobody wants to do that.
Nobody at all.
Oh, is this death?
Probably looking like it, He is heavy, R.O.B, but that monkey is very, very powerful, as we've seen.
Just outside of the range where a good DI could have saved him there.
Going to be trying to look for maybe a few of these gyro setups, potentially just to try and get rid of this stock before cyve makes some serious headway into this second stock of Long0uw's.
One thing cyve did there that I do like to see occasionally is that he mixed up his recovery straight down onto the stage, even though he had the platform available to him below, just to let him convince his opponent that he is within his capability to make a bad decision, and if his opponent doesn't punish it, that's a potential opening stored in the memory banks for cyve.
Trying to find it again still, but you know, cyve just kind of getting back on board. It's looking very good for him in this first game. Almost lapped him, and just looking for that finish.
Both players very much at kill percent at this point. Oh, that was a tech roll read attempt from the cyve there. Didn't quite time it right though.
Oh, I guess a stage spike with the gyro at this high percentage. It's a bit of a mountain to climb now. He's going to have to try to get back into this game quite quickly, because it's going to be running away shortly.
He can do it with let's say a couple more openings, a couple more turns. He will put him into beat boop range, especially at this high rage amount that he's at. But as long as cyve keeps this stage control that he's got, it's going to be it's still going to be very difficult for him. But it's just not out of his grasp just yet.
No, it looks like it should be. Yeah, there it is.
Down tilt to full hop fair. No, it's only at the higher percentage that you start to see that one, I think.
There we go. Yeah, cyve just staying calm and ready. I mean, we did see Long0uw make a nice little push back towards the end of that game on that second stock, but cyve just collecting himself and just pushing back for the victory.
And sometimes that momentum does carry over. When you're losing one game quite badly, it looks like it's going to be a slapping, and you come back and make it admirable for yourself. And in the second game, you're like, okay, I'm on the up now.
As Long0uw there switching over to the Cloud, as we just saw. Feels like he's doing fine with the R.O.B, but maybe just wants to kind of get that let's quote unquote higher tier character out and see what he can put into this game.
Sometimes, at this kind of level, sometimes you need a bit of privilege on your side to deal with somebody playing another one of the most dominant characters in the game.
Privilege can deal with privilege.
Yes. Opting to go for the strike of the monkey flip there. Didn't quite read that he was going to stay in shield, but oh, this is really bad look for Long0uw right now. Doesn't want to sit at that ledge too long. Getting ledge traps as Cloud is probably one of the few places that this character falls short, because one mistake and you're off stage, and we all know the story from then on.
Limit being the only thing that can really save in that scenario, but it is a one-shot usage. Yeah, I mean, so far we've only really seen a cross slash being landed against this Diddy. I mean, it's a chunk of percent, sure, but there we go. Starting to get into it. Gets one up air before getting the back air to reset that neutral.
So the pressure on the platform just gracefully dancing around him. That shouldn't kill at this point. Just short of being sent to the top right-hand corner. And he's mixing up his recovery options there. One thing I'm really impressed with about cyve in this situation is the way he's able to deal with Cloud's dare. I think 2 or 3 attempts so far we've seen, oh, he's forced him to burn his limit right there.
Yeah.
2 or 3 attempts we've seen so far of Long0uw just to, let's say, use that quote-unquote Cloud privilege to try to get that, and he's just going to allow himself to fall to his death, to try and get that dare as a safe approach option. But cyve absolutely standing his ground, planting himself at the 100% correct spacing and just grabbing him.
Yeah.
Facing the correct direction already. You don't have to react if you're already prepared. That didn't auto-cancel. That was a bad space for Cloud to be in. cyve not quite capitalizing, but he has almost lapped him in percent again.
Yep.
Long0uw, he's got limit on deck. cyve using that B reverse pistol charge to reverse his momentum in the air. Going to put Long0uw, try and force him to burn that limit. Yeah, he's going to have to use it right now. Going back.
Opts for going onto stage. I think he does have his jump back, but this is looking like a there we go, and that'll be the end of the stock.
This is looking convincing from cyve so far, by
Yeah,
the way.
cyve hasn't really been pushed right. I mean, I think the R.O.B definitely put a little bit more into it. The trickiness of that R.O.B matchup might just be that, I mean, the thing that Long0uw needs here. You know, I do feel that cyve would have a little bit more practice against a Cloud because they are used on those higher levels to deal with certain scenarios.
Yes, but you would say the same thing for Diddy because Clouds have been with us for, let's say, 2 years now, and Diddy's been here since the 49.99 days.
Yeah.
So
49.99.
Since the 49.99 days, Diddy has been dominant in this game, and we don't have too many here in the UK. But when one of your top players in your own home nation, your own home region, is a Diddy, most people would be well aware of the matchup's intricacies. Let's say at this point.
Interesting choice there from Long0uw, opting for the Fox. And going back to Battlefield.
Like I said, he has a lot of characters up his sleeve.
Yeah.
Battlefield being a good stage for both of these characters, I feel like Fox has the advantage on it because simply the ledge pressure Fox can create on this stage with that up air, poking away at your shield.
Yeah, of course.
Oh no, that almost went really quickly there for Long0uw. So
just using the underside of Battlefield to keep himself safe, really. That option to go for kind of like the upright kind of directional Foxfire, definitely the right choice there.
Again, though, this is going to be another battle of the ledges. Cloud not having so much ledge pressure as both Fox and R.O.B. Sorry, that like 3 out of the 4 characters we've seen used in this game, in this match so far, have all been massively ledge centric.
Yeah.
So Fox is going to want to keep you at the ledge. Alternatively, keeping Fox at the ledge is what ultimately undoes this character because his recovery is quite exploitable.
Yeah, very linear.
cyve not quite getting in the right position to punish that misspaced illusion. Ledge trump failing there because Long0uw buffered roll.
Yeah. Ooh, just that Nair just catching out Long0uw on his way down. Banana is in his favor, rather. Excuse me. There we go, getting the connect on the banana to confirm that up smash will take that first stock and the first lead that Long0uw has had in this set.
I didn't expect that to kill him right there. It looked like cyve had it covered with really, really good DI. We're going to see an illusion to come back. He doesn't use the illusion. He alternates the angle just slightly to mess up cyve's punish timing.
Yeah, the underside of Battlefield really showing why he went here.
Gives him something to creep up so that Diddy can't quite mess with his recovery as badly as he would be able to on, let's say, a Smashville or a Town and City.
Yeah.
Okay, just feeling each other out in a neutral again, obviously looking for very different things. cyve's going to be looking for that one, let's say, down tilt or banana confirm into up smash, or down smash perhaps.
Just trying to find that moment after the monkey flip, but doesn't get the right spacing. Oh wow, just managing to get away from that grab coming in.
This has been much better from Long0uw in this game so far. Not finding himself behind, having to play from behind, and finding better ways back onto stage as well.
He needs to be careful though. He needs to get as much percentage as he can in this second stock because he doesn't want to have it so it's as easy for cyve to get that that comeback. Because as we know, he's very competent at just racking up percentage fast and well fast. Like,
Long0uw happy to sit and chill for a little while there. He's more than happy at the percent he was at to let Diddy get the grab, but this could be quite bad for him.
That'll be it.
Only just though, 200%. Diddy lacking in the area of kill throws, shall we say?
Yeah.
Not too many options if your opponent just keeps shielding. after a certain percent.
Interesting to see there's a lot of the usage of the Fox illusion in these kind of neutral scenarios to kind of close down space very nicely. Good shield pressure to make him drop it, and then got a couple of hits out of that. Nice percentage lead now.
So what you were saying about the illusions is correct. One thing that was questionable DI right there went straight up. One thing we've been seeing from Long0uw in this is that he's done a few a few illusions straight into neutral, straight into the middle of the stage. And if cyve anticipates one and prepares for it, he could find himself losing this game from behind. Needs to be careful here. He's got the banana to cover his recovery as well.
We're talking about that percentage in those barrels. Landing it, this is not looking good. It is anyone's game again now. Tries to go for it. Doesn't get the confirm either. The monkey flip to get out of that scenario. Long0uw is looking for something now.
But this is truly now a 50-50 game. Either one of these characters getting a
back
big
air.
Yeah, there we go. Falling back air. cyve drop shield at just the wrong time, and Long0uw able to put in, like, deservedly so, able to pull that one game back as well. What I was saying is if he sticks with Fox, he does need to be careful because he's going to the illusion as a recovery onto stage a lot in that. Yeah. And if cyve guesses the spacing just once, he can lose his stock very quickly. Yeah. Or get R.O.B just repeatedly shoved back off stage to a place where Fox really doesn't want to be.
For sure, for sure.
The only area really where this character truly suffers. One thing we haven't mentioned, however, is the potential for that that notorious fair footstool. Yeah.
We haven't seen it just yet. I haven't seen it today, actually, in any of the sets I've watched with some Fox players. They've been attempted, and we've seen some nice fair strings, but never the actual footstool gimp.
Yes. So one thing, perhaps Long0uw not playing Fox like other Fox players because he's not a native Fox main, is that they all say about Fox mains once they end up behind, they're all very predictable. They're all just looking for the fair footstool once they find themselves very behind. And why wouldn't they be? But Long0uw giving us something to marvel at, playing from in front here. But not right now, though. He's just found himself losing the lead. Gets put off stage. Some of that ledge pressure. I like the idea of the peanut cannon there, just to try and catch the illusion.
There's another back air that will take that stock, and it is set point now for cyve. 2-1 up in this winner's quarters.
Yeah. Really optimal play there from cyve.
Landing just didn't do anything and just got caught by that grab. Another grab coming out. As we just know with Diddy, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, just low risk, very medium reward.
Yes.
It just tacks on percentage over and over and over again.
However, he is able to, he has the potential to be gimped very harshly, the character being the only character in the game who goes straight into fast fall if you knock him out of his up B.
Oh, trying to go in with that landing fair, probably not the best idea in that scenario. You were mentioning it.
Was that potentially a bait there from cyve? Deliberately wrongfully pulling the banana when he knew he didn't have one, baited Long0uw to go for the illusion onto stage. Because sometimes illusion, wow, that was a really good confirm to seal out the stock. It looked like it was going that way the entire time, if I'm being 100% honest with you, except for that one game where Long0uw really found his feet, but cyve counter-adapting there.